Okay, so I'm going to try to show you how to replace this touch screen. It doesn't not work as well as it's supposed to be. It works only if it got heated, and seriously I got sick of it because every time I get into the car I need to reset the clock. I got the package finally. I got it ordered from China. Anyway, I'm going to try to replace this screen with this screen and hope it's gonna work. So I'm gonna test it at home. What I did is, because I have this type of connection in my car, so I ordered some of those, and with one of them I made it that I will use at home. So we actually have the power and the ignition together, and the ground. And I'm gonna put it like this in the power adapter so we get power. I hope you can see that. And I'm gonna use this kind of power adapter, which is its specs is 12 V to 2 ampere. So I'm gonna plug it in to show you the problem. The connection to this kind of stuff of this type, it's model, it's New York 830 IL, made in China by Blauptung, whatever. This is the company. So this is the power cord, this is the sound cord, this is an additional USB because I have a USB from the car and I want to plug it to this USB. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to plug this one. Don't need this one because this is for the audio. And then plug, of course, put it in place. It can go only to here. It cannot go in here because this is go in down here, so it fits. I'm gonna plug this to here. Put the ground first. Okay, put the ground. Now I'm gonna put the power. And the system is going up. I need to press the red button. Just want to show you the problem so you know what we are fixing. Okay, so no response whatsoever. That's it. We're going to shut it off. Now it's red. I'm going to unplug the power. Okay, and now the ground. We can unplug it, this whole connection by pressing on this, putting inside, and then pull it back. What we need to do is have 2 screws over here, 2 screws over here. We have 2 screws down here, but we're not going to touch them yet. Just those 2 and those 2, and they're held by little clips right here. We're gonna just with the finger pull it back a little bit. Okay, so let's get into it. First one out, second one out, 3. Yeah, we got it. 4 screws. What we need to do now is to pull it, as we said, in here with our finger. From here, our finger from this side, and it pops out. Now look, we have those cables. We have 3 cables. We need to disconnect them. So we just pulling real hard, and now we can look at it like that. Those 2. So what I'm going to do is I'm showing you. I hope you can see that. Pull it toward ourselves. The other side is as well. And just put your fingernail inside and it will just come out. The same here. 2 sides towards yourself and it's out. We can put it inside, and now we're going to focus only on this. Now what we have here, we saw those 2 screws. We need to take them out so we can take out the metal shield. Okay, they're out. You can see that there are two clips over here. Holding it with two hands is easier. Okay, just pick it up. Okay, now what we need to do here is that we have one screw over here and we have one screw over here. See this? And this is actually holding the whole thing inside. Now those screws are, because they're black, I'm putting away from the other black. Anyway, let's try to pull it back, pull it up, and see what is getting on in our way. As you can see, this is already loose because it's not my first time to open it. I want to show you from this side. This can go as well, it doesn't matter anymore. There's a slot here, I can just pull it back. Those cords are in there, so we need to disconnect them as well. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so now we have the whole motherboard untouched, but it's still attached to the screen with the flex cable down there. What we're gonna do is just to flip it and push with our fingers so the screens will come out. And eventually what we're gonna be left with is that. I hope you can see this good, because I can't do this video again. Anyway, the problematic side is this. Is that. You can see right here we have the LCD. Okay, this is the LCD part and this is the touch screen, the glass. It's taped with this tape. I'm gonna take it off. Okay, and now it can come off. Now, if we can keep this sterile, this is good. Why? Because you don't want a little spot when you activating the screen again. What I'm going to do now is I'm seeing that you see those strings are going into the motherboard, so it can tell us when the touch was touched, and we're going to disconnect them and pull it out. Now this is the broken, this is what we don't need, put it aside. Okay, let's open the package and see what's inside. So this is how it came inside. Has to be wrapped really good because this is glass. We need to be careful not using scissors because we can cut this thing and we don't want that. Okay, so just unfold it. Before we're going to put it back in there, we have two things. One is this kind of cover to protect it from scratches, which is already good, and it's from the both sides. Okay, and I'm gonna compare it with the old one. I want to see that the size is the same size, and the cord is actually longer, which is good because we don't need that long. But anyway, and the connection, and I think it's a little bit too wide, which is not that quite a problem because we can use scissors to feel it. Anyway, this is the old one. I'm going to the trash. Okay, so the same in here. Let's hope it will fit. It does not want to go in there. So I brought scissors. Now we can see. I hope it's good scissors. I'm trying not to touch the glossy part where it needs to be connected. Actually, with X-Acto knife it could be easier, but I don't have any way to shoot it. Wish me luck. Okay, this is what I came up with. What I try to do is not to see this part in my scissors. And now let's put it in. Keep that opened. And to stop it. Okay. With the help of a tool, we can push it in all the way so it's snug. And close it so it won't come out. I hope it's good. Anyway, next part. You see all this trash from here. And put it on the screen. Try my best to make it fit right so the touch will be good. And let's take the enamel from this side as well, the protective layer. Especially to this part where I can do that. And pull the rest away. Now, this time it's touching the part where it's supposed to be touching. Hope you could see that I folded it so it's fit. This one actually can go back in here, but that's it. We're done. Now we're gonna put everything back together. Starting from here, and then I'm going up to here, pushing whatever I need to push, especially the glass so it sits snug. Pushing it with my thumbs over here to the outside. Okay, taking these old things out so I won't close on them. Alright. Now what we need to do is to put all the flux cables back together, but we better put on the screws first. So it won't move. I'm not tightening it all the way because we need to put another one. Because I'm having some trouble, I'm gonna lift it a little bit, the metal part, because it's apparently holding the card as well. I'm gonna put it in its place, and then we're gonna leave it down so it grabs it. Okay, don't be afraid. Just a bit of electronics, delicate electronics. Oh, I can push with my hand here. I can push it, then come up. Then I can fit it and push it back. It's not on place. That's it. I just needed to put it on spot, and then needed to push it a little bit over there, out and inside. After that worked, we're going to close the second screw. I'm doing the opening so it can sit right, and then I'm closing clockwise. I'm not using too much force, I don't want to break it. The screws are from metal and the case is from plastic. Just a little bit. Okay, now let's put inside the flexi cable. Oh man, it's so hard to film by yourself and do this from uncomfortable angles, but I hope, okay, with the tools it's going to be fine. Connecting everything back together. I actually want to test this. We also have to close this in here, but before that we're going to use this to pull it back before we close up everything together. I don't know how to show you that, but what I'm going to put is this inside of here, and I need to make sure that it sits right and it's going almost all the way to this line. You see that this line is all I can see, because all of that need to be together inside, touching. If it's not like that, then it's not good. We're gonna need to do this again. So to show you how it looks, I hope you can see the line is all we can see from there. Okay, now you should do the electrical part only if you know what you're doing. It's on your own risk. I'm not taking responsibility from any kind to those kind of things. On your own risk, you're doing that. If you need, call someone's help. Okay, so it works. I hope. Okay. Let's see, settings. We don't even need to calibrate it. Where about the time? Wow, it's real good. And the time, which is the most important thing for me, is to set the time, which now is this. But I'm gonna, no, it's good. I'm going home. Wow, I cannot believe how good it is. I'm very happy, I'm very pleased. I'm gonna put a thumbs up to the seller and close it up. Wow, this is real good. First, we're going to disconnect the electricity because we don't want to have any shorts or any kind of damage to this radio. By the way, the screen cost me about six and something dollars, maybe $6.50. Let's say $7, doesn't matter. And I'm fixing this whole thing which can read CD and have a great radio, and you know, several USB connections, and really good entertainment. Seeing this, because I need to put it over the frame, this is why I had to disconnect it. So now I'm going to click here, putting back those two screws which were silver. Now I'm tightening it a little bit harder because it is metal frame with the metal screws, but not too much because I don't want to break the plastic that holds between them. Anyway, let's put back the hardest thing first. By the way, you can see that it's going on the table like that. not straight. It's hard to work with. We can pull the knob out and put it back later. So this thing I already didn't show you how I do this, because it is kind of hard to show you, and I wish I had a way, but I don't right now, at least. It's easier for me to work on it because I want to finish it up. No, it's not. I hope it is. Now I'm going to put this one as well inside. And this back in here. One more test to see if it's good. A little bit stronger touch, and this is working. We don't have sound right now, we don't have antenna right now. I'm gonna turn it off. And close it up. Close it all.